uh, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. But there's pictures now. I don't know if you've seen these online, which have surfaced. Miss Rossi, Gretchen is already in the mix. Gretchen is already filming, which is so exciting to me. Look, no shock. Gretchen, these are all rumors from filming. The rumor is that Gretchen and Miss Pedantry, I really do, you know, I. she's Good addition. This is a good cast. But the rumor is that Gretchen and Jen Pedantry, obviously, I know they know each other. I know they know each other before the show. But let's face it, they both came in hot, heading in one direction for Miss Judge. Which look, Tamara's like the Kyle of the OC. Period. Everyone's either gonna come for Tamara or love Tamara. She's been there forever. I think it's gonna be a good season. I don't know. I'm starting to have, I mean, I'm really all over the place in my thoughts on this season of the OC, but is it possible? I mean, this is Housewives. Look, Tamara ain't no idiot, right? She's not going to, yeah, I know. I can give the rat that scuddies some compliments. She's not going to lose her job. So Tamara, I think, is going to do what she has to for the show. Is it possible by the end of this season, after not talking for like 10 years, is it possible that Gretchen, who said on this very podcast she would never reconcile with Tamara, is it possible that Tamara and Gretchen could be reconciled by the end of the season? Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't it also be interesting if Gretchen and Shannon didn't get along and that pushed, I'm just giving some story ideas here, and that pushed Shannon back with Tamara? Something has to happen. Some big relationship change has to happen here. But let's face it, we're starting out with Gretchen and Tamara coming face to face. I think this is more intense than a lot of things. I mean, Gretchen really doesn't like Tamara. Tamara at this point will forgive anyone, let's face it. Well, the rumor is also that Shannon has had a complete breakdown allegedly already, because while Jen and Gretchen came in hot for Tamara, they actually had to stop filming. They had to stop the filming. They had to stop the production for I don't know how long, because the rumor is, I don't know if it's true, that Shannon had a complete meltdown, and the complete meltdown, and it wasn't like storyline. It was like, let's break the fourth wall meltdown. It was happening because apparently, rumor is Katie Janela filmed Shannon like being rude to production or rude to wait staff. I think she was having a meltdown over something that had nothing to do with the show. And Katie then picked up her phone and was filming Shannon having the meltdown over something that had nothing to do with the show. So the meltdown or whatever it was, I don't think was going to be used on the show. Katie filmed her. Shannon found out that Katie filmed her as Jen Pedantry and as Gretchen were coming for Tamara. And then Shannon had a complete meltdown over the fact that she was filmed by Katie having a meltdown, being rude to production or whoever. Look, I've said for a long time, I am not team anyone, but if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. We had this whole thing from Love Hotel with Joel Kim Booster, who said he's never been treated so rudely as he was treated by Shannon. There's someone who listens to our show who is a flight attendant who she tells me every time someone comes on, and I'm very appreciative. Every time someone comes on, okay, we had this one on the plane, that one. Erica Jane said Erica was great. She said Shannon was absolutely positively horrendous during the flight. I have personally heard for years, just like I've heard for years, that Mauricio, he likes to diddle and daddle and listen. We all like to diddle and daddle, right? I mean, isn't life so much more fun when we diddle and daddle? So I heard that from about Mauricio for years, but I've heard for years that Shannon is just a complete nasty human being to flight attendants and wait staff and production and anyone like that. Don't know if it's true. I kind of tend to believe it. If you want my gut says it is true. So apparently she was doing this to production. Katie filmed it. Shannon found out she filmed it and was having a complete breakdown, and they had to stop production to deal with Shannon's breakdown, because none of this, of course, is going to be used on the show. Listen, Katie Janela, Just a word to all of the ladies on the OC. Stop with all this stuff. Like we just had this with Brittany and on Salt Lake, the rumors and nastiness. Miss Marks had a complete breakdown when she learned she was filmed. Stop filming people. It's not going to be used. Like I get it. It's not going to be used on the show. There's a lot of other rumors which are surfacing, which I'm seeing online that certain RHOC cast members are now following in Teresia. My friend Teresia. Some call her an animal. I say that she's our animal. God, I'm sorry, guys, if I just went out with the microphone. I say that she's our animal, but some call her an animal. But I say that she's our animal, and there's a rumor, I guess what I'm trying to say, that certain RHOC cast members are going the route of Teresia, where allegedly Miss Giudice was working with Melissa's old nose. Guys, we'll get Melissa's old nose back on here. Everything is great. She has a life. She like doesn't want to sit around and talk about this 24/7. Believe it or not, I don't want to talk about this 24/7. I love my job. Love my job. But again, if this job ever goes away, which at this rate, it doesn't seem like that's ever going to happen. I really want to go to Africa this year. I've gone to South Africa and Botswana and Zambia and Zimbabwe. I really want to go to Uganda and Rwanda. So I have friends that are going to Uganda and Rwanda and to see the gorillas in July. I don't think I'm going to go on that trip with them for a couple of reasons, but I haven't really told them that yet. I guess I should. I kind of want to do my own trip, but I don't know. I mean, a trip. I mean, I can't take any time off. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to die at this computer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But my point is, Teresa allegedly did this with the bloggers, and Jen Aided allegedly leaked the screeners. I hear that some of the OC ladies are heading in this. Behave yourselves, girls. Don't work with the bloggers and the podcasters. Just keep it all above board. I don't know. I don't want. We don't need stuff leaked to us. If stuff is going to be leaked, it's going to be leaked and we're going to talk about it. So I don't like when it gets private investigators and this and that. But I heard some of that is starting to brew over in the OC. And keep your noses clean, girls. Come on now. Let's have a good time, right? Okay, what else can we talk about? God, I am really all over the place today, you people. Love you all. By the way, speaking of Teresa, before we move on, I want to do some Summer House. You guys